it crashes. I'm waiting until it's reach those 30 seconds. So this is such a disaster, man. Um, I'm gonna run for like a couple minutes, but Seattle, for the past 9 months, we've been on hold. UWE was at its lowest point in its run. Viewerships were low because of the pandemic. UWE has been severely affected as many superstars were expected to return and debut last season, but couldn't due to this pandemic. 9 months later, since the last episode of Season 4, we are here, and the world is in its middle stages of recovering. Businesses are reopening up, everywhere has been much more missed dearly by the roster, and I most definitely missed all of you. So in what I consider to be my second hometown, Seattle, we would like to welcome you back to WWE 2K19. We would like to welcome you back to Safeco Field. We would like to welcome you to Season 5. And most importantly, welcome back to UWE. Tonight, the returning UWE superstars from the past seasons, but also for the UWE Championship. After that, on the June 18th episode of Payback, we will have a full roster tournament to determine the #1 contendership for the UWE Championship, and a main event spot at Wrestle Kingdom. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't already know, Wrestle Kingdom 14 will take place June 26th in Marseille, France, in the Stade Velodrome. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but let's just review the match card really quickly, and we're gonna start with the show. First of all, El Halcon versus Cameron Rose will kick off Season 5, and then after that we have AJ Daniels, the Nightmare, versus Axe. After that we will have Rico Salvatore, who has appeared in UWE once back in Season 4, but now he is back and he has a full contract with UWE now, so that should be exciting. And we have Leon Blackray versus the debuting Titanico, and a fun little match, you know. And then after that we'll have Drake Arthur versus the leader of Anarchy, Mikey Anarchy, the English specialist versus Mikey Anarchy. That should be an exciting match. And then after that we will have the returning Matt Danielson, one-time undisputed champion in UWE, versus Mercury Fid. And after that we will have a Royal Rumble match, 30 men, so for the UWE Championship and main event spot Wrestle Kingdom. And then after this stream, the an after show match is going to be uploaded between 999 and Mikey Anarchy, who's for some reason competing again, one match, two matches later, but I guess it will cover. I mean, I'm assuming that Matt versus Danielson or Matt versus Mercury would be 10 minutes, and then the Royal Rumble match will be 30 minutes, so he's gonna have 40 minutes to recover. He's gotta come back. That should be fun. Let's get the show started with El Halcon versus Cameron Rose. Now, while this match loads in, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what you could expect this season. On June 10th, for the first time in UW history, we will have a brand split, meaning that there will be an equal roster for each Payback and Takedown, which has already been determined, and we will read out the roster split on 18th. For this match, I'm gonna let the NPCs do their job, you know. I don't want to rig it, you know, so try to watch matches more. Yeah. And plus, I still haven't I got used to the 2K20 controls, so I'm trying to get used to the 2K19 controls again. But anyways, on July 4th we will have a special event, which is not a pay-per-view, but it's just like a special event. It is going to be our second American Revolution event, live in Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. Last time American Revolution happened was like season 4. And then on July 31st, we'll have the 5th annual Beach Brawl event in none other than Miami, Florida. After that, we will have, on August 18th, we'll have the 15th Wrestle Kingdom, which will also be the 5th annual edition, the Tokyo Dome in Tokyo, Japan. Let's just have a good time here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Buenos Aires, Argentina, weighing in at 209 pounds, Eli Hale Kent.
El Halcon coming from all the way Buenos Aires, Argentina. I gotta say, he is definitely the top luchador in UWE, man. Of everyone else, he's the top one. And then here comes Cameron Rose. Sounds a lot like Christian's theme. Yeah, you guys can't hear it, but I can.
And his opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 200, Cameron Rose.
Cameron Rose hailing all the way from Auckland, New Zealand, the Canadian in the UW history. And man, Cameron Rose is a very talented individual. Last season he had a rivalry with Noah Danielson and fought his last match in season 4 at Wrestle Kingdom 13 in the Tokyo Dome in Tokyo, Japan. And also, since we're back in 2K19, the last time, or actually not the last time, but at Wrestle Kingdom X, we held a Wrestle Kingdom in the Tokyo Dome Arena. We're not gonna do that this year. We're just gonna hold it in the like actual stadium itself. So yeah. And I also want to try something a little bit different for Wrestle Kingdom 15. I want to make it pre-taped. I want to like edit it and like basically have it be like FAM. I've always wanted to do that for like years, and I've done it a few times, like, but it's not like a full entire edited event. So I'm gonna try to pre-tape Wrestle Kingdom 15 that time. Anyways, here we go. El Halcon versus Cameron Rose. These two are cruiserweights, and El Halcon immediately starting off hot, starting the season with a clothesline. And then a kick followed up, and another clothesline of Cameron Rose is taking El Halcon to the outside. The energy in this stadium is electric. I mean, the hype and the energy is like surreal. We're just here to have a good time and start off the season on a good note. Cameron Rose over his DDT onto the outside. We're both gonna get counted out. And obviously El Halcon over the 9 months has gotten some tattoos on his arm, I see. And I believe he grew a beard. The quarantine hit hard, I guess. Anyways, Cameron Rose throwing El Halcon back inside the ring. El Halcon, his most major accomplishment was main eventing the first ever Wrestle Kingdom, which also took place in the Tokyo Dome, fighting against Tyrone Jenkins. And then, oh, nobody home. Halcon with a moonsault attempt. Cameron Rose now picking up El Halcon in the butterfly position. Oh, that looked like it doesn't feel too good. Another highlight of Halcon's career was his feud and his tag team with Safeco back in season 4. That was going to throw it into the corner. Right back to the other corner, followed up by a drop kick. Cameron Rose picking up El Halcon and into a sit-out powerbomb. Sorry, did some. Alright, Cameron Rose now. Ooh, Halcon sweeping down Cameron Rose. onto the mat. Followed up by belly to belly suplex. Both these men are very agile. Both these men are, I believe, like close cruiserweights. I don't think Cameron is, but he's like a light heavyweight, I guess. Cameron now picking up El Halcon. Fireman position with a flap onto the top rope. Cameron now picking up Halcon again, but this time in the powerbomb position. Slamming him down with a pin-up. With a pin-up combo. And then, oh, twist of fate. Like Jeff Hardy. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Cameron Rose going for a kick. Halcon dodges. Halcon throwing Cameron into the ropes. Lifting him up in the air and just letting him drop. You know what they say, what goes up must come down. And again! For a second time. Oh, and Cameron just getting back up, and he looks very angry now. His jabs and punches are getting a lot more aggressive. Halcon's got a control of Cameron. Duck under, followed up by a clothesline. Cameron goes now. Throwing Halcon into the corner. Cameron, get up Halcon, super kick, this time connecting. Cameron's, I think Cameron's making a comeback. You know, I thought Halcon was going to win in the beginning of the match, but Cameron might be able to do it. Kick out by Halcon, now only one. Very impressive. Although we've seen that like hundreds of times in WWE. Oh! What was that, like a back super kick? I never seen that from Halcon's arsenal before. Halcon now picking up Cameron Rose in the suplex position, dropping him back down into the ring. Halcon up on the top rope now. Halcon with a shooting star press, just barely dodging the ropes. Rose picking up Halcon with another super kick, but no, Halcon dodges and a body slam. A sit-out body slam by Halcon. Halcon now waking up Cameron, and the stream broke. Of course it broke. I'm gonna stop the stream right here because the stream broke.